bit of Googling, but apparently green onion is the same thing as scallion. So for the second recipe, we have tomato paste is the first thing. Very specific. San Marzano tomatoes. Yeah, I recall last time we realized we didn't have a cheese grater, so I'm just gonna get one of these. We don't need that much, I think, just because I think we have some at home, and this is just a backup for greasing. I don't know what that means, but I'd assume we don't need much. On the menu, we have mozzarella. It's supposed to be 450 grams. I'm debating whether or not I want to buy one more, because the thing is, I really hate cheese. And I'm wondering if 50 grams of cheese short is going to be a problem. Okay, this is kind of surprising. I know that these aren't all the ingredients since we already have some at home, but all the ingredients you're supposed to buy, this is way cheaper than I thought it would be. That was 60 bucks. I think we do have some stuff at home from last time, like the salt and pepper and the rice, but we added 2 cooking sessions with just 60 bucks. It's 2 cooking sessions for 2 dishes. Each of which is actually gonna serve 3 or 4. So the plan for today is I am going to cook the vegetarian fried rice. After that, I'm also gonna make the pizza, which, as I mentioned, is something I really hate since I hate cheese. I'm gonna make that pizza because tomorrow the crew is meeting up to hang out, and I want to bring a dish. All right, so we are back now, and it is time to make vegetable fried rice. Okay, so the first thing is, in a sieve, rinse the rice under running water until the water runs clear, 2 to 3 minutes, and then drain. You know, I was never taught how to make rice. I think my parents just expected me as an Asian to innately know how to do it. That is exactly 1 cup. Rinse the water under running water until the water runs clear. That is not something we usually do as Asians. I think everything they're trying to tell me to do over here is in relation to how to cook rice in a pot. But yeah, the first thing I did when I thought about this was I pulled out my rice cooker, because we have a rice cooker. I think that's part of the Asian starter pack. Everyone who's Asian has been given and instilled upon 1 rice cooker when you're born, so that one's mine. Although it's nice to follow the guide and all that, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cook rice the way that I actually know, because rice is one of the few things I actually do know how to cook. So I think I'm gonna cook rice this way. I really don't want to cook rice over a boiling pot. Anyhow, I'm gonna use the finger trick. And we're good. I am gonna follow along with some of the other things we mentioned to do. Add a ½ teaspoon of salt. So we're gonna put a ½ teaspoon of salt into that rice, and then we're gonna let it cook. And then while that is going on, we are going to cook over high heat and start just adding everything in. I think I'm just gonna prepare all the other things that we need at this point. Okay, I'm gonna prepare all the vegetables. A giant pot. Add 1 tablespoon of vegetable oil to the skillet and heat over high heat. Add the mushrooms and cook, stirring occasionally. So I know it says only 1 cup, but to be honest, 1 cup is just this much. This is not a lot. I'm just going to dump all of this in here. And then arbitrarily just take a whole bunch more. Okay, now we got 2 onions. Let's cut them up. Cook this stuff. Okay, so we're gonna do the carrots. I think I'm gonna just peel them a little bit and then cut them all up to as small parts as we possibly can. One garlic clove. Mince 1 garlic clove. I definitely should have taken more skin off. The skin is so annoying. Yeah, well, maybe that's good enough. You know what, just to be consistent, why don't we do 2? Because we kind of been doubling up everything here, so. Garlic and ginger, cook stirring until fragrant for about 30 seconds. Push vegetables to the edge of the pan, add 1 to 2 teaspoons to the center, and add the egg. What it sounds like to me is, if I just stir fry this, it should be fine. 1 teaspoon, since we're doubling up. This should mean I do 2 teaspoons, right? I mean, to be honest, this is already a huge improvement, because usually back in my college days, I would just eyeball everything here and kind of just use whatever was in the fridge. And then add soy sauce, mirin vinegar, peas, and reserved mushrooms. Stir and toss everything until... It's 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. And 3. So a piece of the half a cup, which was going to use a full cup, so we're going to put that fully in there when it is ready. And 2. Okay, we're just gonna stir fry a little bit more. I think this was meant for garnish, but I think we're just gonna add a whole bunch to it and see how that goes. So here, we take all of these little parts together. 2, 2.5. And I think this last little bit could probably make up the last half. 3. Oh, and in case you're wondering, yes, you were doubling up, but I put in an extra egg just because I like eggs. Look at the beauty of just rice produced by a rice cooker. They said chili crisp. Now, we don't really have chili crisp, but we do have LGM. I'm gonna add a little bit, just because with the pasta last time, I just could not get enough of this stuff. And we are basically done. And now, let's take a quick taste test of my food. You know what? It's not bad. The sesame oil really brings it out. I probably should have started with this one last week. This is really hard to screw up now that I'm thinking about it. The crew and I have been through New York and we tried their pizza, and now I am trying my own New York pizza. This is 100 grams and 500 grams. Yep, that's for me. Kosher salt, 10 grams. Alright, so salt, sugar, and flour, and then we need yeast. That's about 2. One tablespoon of oil. So we do have enough, as it turns out. Do I just... 30, so let's see if maybe that works. I should have oiled my hands more, I think. Now this is a huge mess. This whisk turns out wasn't such a great idea. Okay, assuming I haven't completely screwed this up, what I think I'm gonna do is we're gonna place this into the fridge overnight so that it settles in. Pizza is like very foreign to me.
Why are you confused?
It's because I've promised myself I would learn how to cook. And also I hate pizza, so since we have an event coming up, I can just pawn the pizza off after I finished it. Okay, while that's going on, what we could do is we could finish the sauce at least. Because the first thing it says is to get a can of this stuff. And then it tells me to squish the tomatoes. But if it's already a can, I'm guessing this is already squished, isn't it? Yeah, it's already paste. How much garlic is in one of these? Let me see what oregano looks like, and then let's see if we actually have it in one of these. I narrowed it down to these 4, because these are the only 4 that look like oregano to me. Based on what the internet tells me. It tells me that oregano is not supposed to really smell like anything. And this one smells like nothing, so I'm guessing it's the oregano, but well, the basil's in there, so next up is just tomato paste. 1 tablespoon. 2 tablespoons, and to measure 3 tablespoons. Tablespoon of sugar. There we go. Oh, this is what I meant. There's still bigger tomatoes in here, so you gotta crush them. You know, since we don't have oregano or aren't sure which one is oregano, I think we're just gonna leave no oregano there. I think the sauce is done because they said that if I could do this and have it stay parted for a bit, it basically means it's done. Loosely cover. There's holes in here, but I don't think it's gonna matter too much. Just clean it up afterwards. You know what? I did wash my hands, but this is probably unsanitary, right? Yeah, this one's gonna be a tester, I think. The sauce. Mozzarella. That is so much cheese, holy cow. Don't recommend it though. Okay, if using a home oven, preheat the oven to 550 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh well. Sorry, man, I don't have to go. Down.
Mel, sit. Sit. Look at you.
Is that big? What? That's it? It's not cooked at all. What do you?
No, it says to flip it and turn it around every 5 minutes or so.
Oh god.
That counts as rotating it, right? And also we said to pop any bubbles. Keep rotating every 7 to 10 minutes until the cheese is golden brown. And that's what that all looks like. It's starting to show a little bit of that brownish color on the cheese, so I'm guessing that this means it's almost ready. It's the last rotation, I think. The heat's gonna start to slowly wear off too, because we turned it off, but come look at this. That's golden brown. That is slowly getting there. It's kind of uneven though, there's like much more golden brown on that part, even though this part's still a little bit not smooth. It's homemade pizza. Right, this looks pretty good. It smells pretty good too. I don't really like the taste of cheese, but the smell of cheese, ooh, so good. Not. Do these scissors work? This one then. You know, that's not bad. Tastes like a pizza to me. I guess all things considered, pretty good.
Take at least one slice.
That's so good.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty garlicky too.
Kevin, do you like the garlic?
Wine is not.
Oh shoot, it's hot.
No, it's the pizza.
So I guess
I'm not bad from the first one.
Wait,
Thanks.
like